welcome to the new video and welcome to my channel HANU7. If you have subscribed, okay, well and good. If you are watching for the first time this video, I request all of you to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get the continuous updates from my side. So today we are going to solve a few numericals on trigonometry. So before proceeding, watch my previous videos. In that I explained algebra teacups concept, and also I explained the trigonometric functions table. So one has to keep in mind while solving these different angle values. So we have to calculate, for example, in order to calculate sine 120, we should decide if this 120 falls in which quadrant. Okay, that I explained in my previous video. So if you want, you can watch that video again. Now let us begin how to calculate sine 120. Sine of 120 is the given question. So first locate this 120. It is falling in which quadrant? It is falling in second quadrant. Okay, second quadrant is from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. This is the quadrant 1. And from 90 degrees to 180 degrees we have quadrant 2. And from 180 degrees to 270 degrees we have quadrant 3. And then from 270 degrees to again 0 or otherwise 360 degrees we have quadrant 4. Okay, so 120 falls in this quadrant 2. Okay, so in this which and which are positive, as I explained in the previous video, sine and cosec are positive. So as we have sine here, directly we can take positive value as it is, because we have sine here. If something else is there, if for example if cos is there, then we can take minus here, because cos is in this quadrant, only sine theta and cosecant theta are positive, and rest of all others are defined, but they are having negative sign. So let us take sine plus sine, and now we will split this into two parts. Like we can split this as 90 plus 30, or okay, we will discuss first this, and we'll come again with the next approach. So, or otherwise we can in the next step we need not take plus here, because in mathematics if nothing is there means that is positive only. Sine of, now among these two numbers, so first you discard this first digit which is in unit place, discard this and just concentrate on this second digit only. Okay, so if this number is odd, then the resultant function will change. If the number is even, then the function will remain as it is. So if the number is odd, the sign will become cos. If the number is even, the sign will become sine only. So in this case the number is odd, so sine will become what? Cos. It will become, it will go to cos. So instead of this we can take cos. Okay, so cos of, now take the angle as it is. Okay, we are done with this part. So we have to just discard the first unit place and then look at the tens place or 100 place, then check whether the number is even or odd. If the number is even, take this trigonometric function as it is. If the number is odd, take its alternative. So sine will become, sine's alternative is what? Cos. So cos of this angle, that is equal to, okay, we know already cos of 30, right? So in the previous video we have solved trigonometric functions table. From that function table we can directly take cos 30, or otherwise take sine 60 also. So the value is root 3 by, you can write plus or not plus. Okay, if there is nothing means it is positive only. And the other one is we can solve the same question in the other ways, like sine of, you can go in reverse, right? 180 degrees minus 60 degrees. Okay, so as we came to know just now that sine is this 120 is falling in second quadrant, the sine will be having positive value, and this time discard the unit place and we have 18, 1 in 100 place, 80 in 8 in 10 place. So together we have to see this number. 18 is a even number, right? So for even number cases we will get sine as it is and angle is 60. So in this case sine 60 is root 3. So in both cases we got the same answer. Okay, so like that we have to solve this numerical. Now coming to the next one, cos of 240. So again just let me take screen down, otherwise I will erase this part and I will write it. Cos of 240 degrees. Okay, so this 240 degrees falls into which quadrant? It is from 180 to 270, right? So it is falling in the quadrant 3. In quadrant 3, which are positive? Tan and cot are positive. Tan theta and cot theta are positive in quadrant 3. And rest of the all other angles will be negative. So first we have to decide whether the resultant answer is positive or negative. So we came to know that it falls under the quadrant 3. This 240 degrees falls under the quadrant 3. So we can take the number as it is. We can take the negative symbol for this. The resultant answer is going to become minus here. So we will get minus of, and we will split the angle into two parts, cos of. So we can take 180 plus. You can use other approach also. You can take 270 minus also, but we will prefer only 180 because it's even number. Angle will not change. Function will not change. So cos 180 plus 60 degrees. In this case we will get minus cos of, again discard this unit place number and see this number, 18 is even, so this cos will become cos as it is. Okay, and then cos 60. Now look at the table. What is cos 60? Cos 60 is 1 by 2, so we will get answer as minus 1 by 2. Okay, and coming to the next numerical, that is tan of 330. Okay, so again same thing, where this 330 falls, 330 will fall under the quadrant 4. It is falling in quadrant 4. Okay, in quadrant 4 which and which are positive? In quadrant 4 only cos theta and secant theta are positive. So here we have tan theta, so we will get the answer as minus only. First we have to calculate always what is the resultant answer, it is positive or negative. So we came to that it is negative only. Then split the angle into two parts. So 330 degrees we can write it as 270, 360 minus, because we have to always take even number, right? So we will go in reverse. 360 degrees minus 30 degrees. Okay, so that is equal to minus tan of. Okay, let us decide whether it will be positive or same function will come here or not. So just now I told you that we will take an even number so that the function remains as it is. Again here same process, discard unit place number and look at this two digit, the rest of the two digits. 36 is even number, right? So we will get tan as it is, and then tan 30. So look at the table. What is tan 30? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Okay, so like this we will get minus 1 by root 3 for this numerical. And let us solve the rest of the two. Cot of 210 degrees. So this 210 degrees falls under which quadrant? It will fall under this quadrant 3. Okay, so first we have to always check where the angle is falling, in which quadrant. So by doing so, what happens? We'll get the resultant sign of this numerical. So this cot is in this quadrant 3, which are positive, tan and cot. So we got positive here because cot angle is given here. So if tan also, you can take positive in the quadrant 3. So in the quadrant 3, cot is defined, so we will get positive value for this one, and then we'll split the angle into two parts. So how we can do this? As I told just now, we have to use even number only. So we will take 180 plus 30. Okay. Next, if we can neglect this, we need not repeat the plus here, because in mathematics, if nothing is there means it's positive only. Again, look at this first digit, it's a 0. Okay, discard this 0, and then look at the next two numbers, next two digits. It's 18 is even, right? So we'll get cot as it is, and then cot 30 degrees. And then now look at the trigonometric functions table. What is cot 30? It is root 3. So you will get root 3 as it is, with plus or without plus, anything, it's positive number. And finally we will see the next numerical, which is secant 150. Secant of 150 degrees. Where this 150 degrees falls into, you can see 90 to 180, it will fall under the quadrant 2. Okay, so in quadrant 2, which are positive? Sine and cosec are positive. Okay, so as this secant is not there in quadrant 2, we will get negative answer for this. Okay, then we will split the angle into two parts. So 150 can be written as 180 minus 30. Can I write it like this? Because I want to get even number here, so that the trigonometric functions will not change. Of course, you can take even 90 plus also, something like that, but I prefer only even number here. So that is equal to minus, we will get this secant as it is, right? I need not explain again and again. You have to neglect this 0, and you have to look at the 2-digit number. After that, it is even, so we'll get secant as it is, secant of 30 degrees. Again, look the trigonometric functions table. What is secant 30? Secant 30 is root 2 by root 3. So we can get minus 2 by root 3. Like this, we have took only few examples, and we came to know that how to calculate how to get the solutions for all these numericals. Like that, with the help of all silver teacups and with the help of trigonometric functions table, we can calculate any numerical. In the next video, we will see some more numericals which are somewhat complicated than this. So I hope this is clear, and if you have any doubts, feel free to express it in the comment section below. And if you are watching for the first time, if you have watched up to this end of the video, I thank you very much for your patience, and I will appreciate your interest in this concept, and please do subscribe. So with this note, I would like to take leave from all of you. Have a good day.